Mr. Martin. I graduated from high school in 1943. I was 17 years old, right at the height of World War II. I was caught up in the draft 18 to 26 in 1943 in order to continue in school. I had to stop, make a decision to whether to go into the Marine Corps or go into Indian service or serve the duration. I received orders in 1943 in October. I turned 18 in September. October the 1st, I was on my way to North Carolina. Actually, I thought we were going to Camp Lejeune or Cherry Point or Treasure Island. I had no idea what the Marine Corps was like. All I knew was Hollywood version of the Marine Corps, John Wayne and Lee Marvin. After getting over the culture shock, I'd never been out of Los Angeles before. I went into the South, a segregated Army, segregated Marine Corps. Couldn't go into town. Well, Colonel Woods, who was the commander of Montford Point at the time, held an orientation meeting. I said, I want you people to know, I don't like what's going on. I can't do anything about it. Neither can you. You were brought down here to be Marines. And I expect you to be Marines until you leave here. Well, after settling down, I got the word. And we all settled down and became more civilized and holding our contempt for the conditions that we were adhered to. After boot camp, one of the most important things that I remember in the training was Sergeant Gaslow. Sergeant Gaslow was arm-to-arm, hand-to-hand combat sergeant. His emphasis relentlessly was kill or be killed. That stuck with me. He said, wherever you go, you want to stay alive. And whatever happens, you want to stay alive. It's kill or be killed. Well, I took it for what it was worth. And after going through the training, we were shipped overseas to Fleet Marine Force, 7th Ammo, 5th Ammo Company. Served 18 months overseas in the Asiatic Pacific. After the war, actually, we didn't know when we were coming home. We were staged on Guam to invade Japan when the bomb was dropped. When the bomb was dropped, we were all ordered to stand down and ordered to take the first ships that are coming back to the States. That was in 1946, early 46. Well, once we returned to the States, we had an opportunity to choose a branch. I wanted to go into the airway, Cherry Point, which was also part of Camp Lejeune. They said, we're sorry, Cherry Point is not available. I said, then send me home, which that's when I was discharged in April of 1946. I came home. I thought about it for a while. What was I going to do with my life? Just turning 18, no experience. No lifetime experience other than the Marine Corps. Well, I decided from some of the things my mother taught me, you know, whatever you're going to do, you have to do it better. How you do it, it's up to you. I took that lesson from Sergeant Gaslow. Whatever obstacles we got, kill or be killed philosophy was obstacles. any obstacle before you, you have to overcome in order to succeed. Well, I use that same relentless philosophy to challenge the system. I got back in school on the GI Bill. If it wasn't for the GI Bill, I probably wouldn't have gone to college. Luckily, I finished. Wasn't easy. Got married, started a family, working Parks and Recreation, and then getting my credentials and started teaching high school. I was a high school counselor for 7 years. In 1975, I moved to Sacramento to the County Office of Education as a consultant to the County Superintendent of Schools. I handled all the matters related to school attendance and school activity. I retired from there in 1986 and had an opportunity to travel all over the world. I bought a motorhome and started traveling from Canada, Mexico, from Alaska to Maine. I had no idea what the Marine Corps, I never thought about the Marine Corps yet. I was at this conference in San Francisco, and a person I knew, a retired lieutenant colonel, brought me an article from Officers Quarterly. He says, "Are you going to get a medal?" I said, "Medal for what?" He said, "Montford Point Marine." He said, "I know you were in the Marine Corps." I said, "No, I didn't know it." Well, that started me thinking again. When I got back home, I got on the internet and called the webmaster. And found out, I said, "Yes, they're giving a medal for all the old Montford Point Marines." He said, "Well, send your discharge in." Okay, I sent it in. About a week later, I got a call from the Pentagon. It says, "Can you verify your serial number?" That was a lieutenant from the Pentagon. I said, "Sure." He said, "Well, we want to bring you to Washington for a gold medal." I said, "Oh, after 62 years." I couldn't believe it. Well, that was one of the most humbling experiences. That was YouTube put on and Channel 13 put on a ceremony from Washington on that gold medal ceremony. If you get a chance to see it, it's very impressive. And it reinforced my belief that the system works if you make it work for you. And I decided after that, I was lucky in a way because the discipline that I learned in the Marine Corps was really got me through this society and the obstacles that I had to overcome in order to succeed. And I'm grateful today to the national organization. After I got in contact with them, I support them, the local chapter, the national chapter, and all those that are working towards improving the lives of young people. And I sit here today and I thank Michael and all the rest of the people in the national organization for the efforts to keep the Montford Point tradition alive. And I will continue to work with them as long as I can. Thank you.